Good morning, happy Sankramana to all of you. Srimati Panabakka Lakshmiji, Minister of State for Petroleum and Natural Gas. Sri G.C. Chaturvedi, Secretary of Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Dr. Neeraj Mittal, Joint Secretary Marketing of the Petroleum Ministry. Sri Abhay Bakre, Executive Director of PCRA. All distinguished guests from various oil companies, executives, representatives from various states, my beloved students, my friends from the media. It's an important event today when the achievers who are responsible for conservation of the fuel are getting the award. I am also equally happy that many of the students across the country, also got awards for painting, for essays, and many other activities which involve them deeply in the cause of conservation of fuel and also saving it. I'm happy that PCRA has chosen this event to celebrate it, and as rightly put by previous speakers, it's a serious event when we have to look back, look forward, how best we can demonstrate our patriotism to conserve energy, save energy, because ultimately saving energy is saving the wealth of this great nation. And also it provides that kind of a sustainable growth. Mere growth is, sometimes it may turn out to be a chaos, anarchy. But the sustainable growth will always preserve the society for today and also for the posterity. When it comes to the posterity, it is, of course, you, young children, because you need to tell the elders that, you need to preserve and pass over the baton to the next generation. This is what you have done today by participating in the pledge ceremony, when you have definitely said that, the progress of our nation depends upon utilization of the scarce resources. Because don't think that, it's only today that you are concerned. You need to be concerned about the posterity for tomorrow. And it's also necessary to see that you nurture that kind of a culture, the psyche, among the children particularly, to ensure that, people educate themselves, the students educate themselves against the unproductive and wasteful use of petroleum products, and that should become the creed, and that should become part and parcel of the mission of everybody's life. This is what you are discussing today. This is what you are pledging today. I agree with our Secretary Petroleum that we should have an exact and precise process of energy auditing. I think we need to look into this very seriously. And I feel that, when we celebrate a fortnight, particularly on this conservation aspect, I think energy audit report should be submitted to the people of the country, wherein each one who deals with this, any either distribution, marketing, or production, or utilization, should, account for what he is doing. We should know at the end of the day there should be a proper energy budgeting by every individual, whoever deals with the petroleum. I think that budgeting should become part of the national budgeting, where, every year we should find out, precisely how much energy is saved, how much energy is saved, and petroleum products are saved, and to that extent there should be a proper accounting. Maybe that, I think, the authority, PCRA, they have to come out with Petroleum Conservation and Research Association, should come out with that kind of a energy auditing, coupled with the social auditing, and you should know every year whether we have done something on that. What segment of the society is failing? What segment of society is really become achieved? Just like power conservation in the power ministry, there is a grading, rating, the quality of the equipments which are used, either grade A or whatever. Then, I think we need to have similar grading with regard to the equipments utilized or being utilized by everyone, and that should be the appropriate channel by which we can go in for the utilization. And I think some of these energy saving and these aspects should become part and parcel of the syllabi of right from the school days and to the college. I think we need to work out a model syllabus for each of the grade of the school or the college, so that, in the psyche of it is ingrained in the psyche of every student, because this is how, we need to nurture the students, to develop this kind of a, consciousness. I would rather say this is how, there is no, earlier we used to fight, all our freedom fighters used to fight for political freedom. Now, the time has come when all of us should fight for economic freedom. We have to fight for preserving the nation on all aspects. And these are the real freedom fighters of today. There is no point just, speaking about glorification of our freedom movement. Yes, it has to be. One should know why this freedom fight was done, where so many lives have been sacrificed. So many youths have sacrificed their youth. So many people have, this is the saga of sacrifice. Yes, that is true that we need to remember the saga of sacrifice. But what is that we are contributing to build this nation, to obtain the social and economic freedom, that everyone should become that kind of a soldier to fight for it? I think we need to work out that. I would like to have a review with the association to ensure that, these syllabus should also become part of the syllabus for everybody. And every year, we should come out with various segments. You need to chalk out the format to various companies who are manufacturing components, which includes the automobile, which includes everyone, and there should be every equipment, including the automobile, should contain that kind of a rating with them. And the rating should also go with regard to the price they fix up for their product. I think we need to make it known to the public, what kind of an equipment you are using. Whether that equipment has really provided for conserving the energy, saving the energy. To what extent, which of the companies, which of the equipment manufacturers, or which of the consumers are, are utilizing, are making, misusing, or, utilize this for unproductive purpose. I think we have to brand them. We have to label them so that people know that, what kind of a people we have around you. I think these are all the things which I would like to say when we meet next in your celebration. I think by that time, a lot of accounting will have to be done by every one of us. Particularly, you need to monitor. Maybe that, I was just thinking that, you need to evolve your own funding. You have to become, the association should become self-sufficient. You need to undertake very intensive, precise research on these aspects. We have a great future, no doubt. I'm the one who believes that, we have potential. We are now importing between 8 to 83% of our petroleum product requirement, which is not necessary. I would rather say it is a national crime. We have, we have seen many countries within 6 years of resolving themselves to become self-sufficient. They have made very big progress in the US, or many of the other, China, and many of them, what they required only 6 years. But every year we are coming down. Our potential is eroding. Our potential is not growing, now not expanding. We are working on a proposal now to ensure that by 2020, 50% of our imports should be reduced. By 2025, 75% of our imports should be reduced. By 2030, we should nearly reach out to self-sufficient in petroleum products. This is what we are working for. That requires a lot of passion to work, devotion to work. And that is possible. We have the potential. I don't want to reel out the figures today because many of the children are waiting here. I don't want to bore them with all these statistics. But I can tell you, we can do it. At the same time, simultaneously, we need to go in for many, cost-effective methods to conserve it and to preserve it. And everyone who utilizes the petroleum product should think that is a patriot who is utilizing the real wealth of this country. Wealth is to escalate, wealth is not to eat away, or wealth is not to sink, but to save. This is how matter will have to be done. I'm very happy that I could associate with this kind of a great event. I must tell you, this is a great event, because otherwise, whatever we produce, if it is eroded because of the negligence, because of the laxity, and because of lack of will to conserve and produce wealth for the country, I think our willpower will have to be reasserted with the kind of the pledge which all of us have taken. And we'll have to reinvigorate ourselves with that kind of a passion to build this great nation. You have a great nation. I must tell you, the country is going to be the youngest country in the world. About 200 years back, this status was enjoyed by US when they built the country like this. I think another 15 to 30 years, by 2035, we should become #1, and that belongs to you. Don't allow anybody to snatch away that kind of a great opportunity to grow, where you are going to become #1, where the opportunities are plenty, sky high, and everyone will have an access to it. And that is how we must share and also participate in this great wealth building process of this great country. With this I conclude. Thank you very much for giving me the invitation, and wish all the children that you should become you should become the partners in the demographic dividend, where population will go along with the wealth creation. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.